Hello, in this video I'll be showing how to install the Simcenter Testlab 2606 software. To begin, we'll use the .iso file that you should have downloaded from the previous video. Right-click on the file and select Mount. Once this opens, you will see a file called AutoRun. Right-click on it and run as administrator. You will need full administrator rights on your computer to install Simcenter Testlab. Once the installation wizard opens, select the top option, Install Simcenter Testlab. From here, you'll be prompted to set up Simcenter Testlab 2606 and its prerequisites. Click Next to install the required components. For the configuration and unit system, select the location to install into. For the user configuration folder, be certain to use a location that you have read and write access to. You can also choose whether to set up a group folder to share settings between colleagues. Click Install to begin the installation. From here, you will be prompted to install the Simcenter hardware diagnostics. Click Next until you come to the screen that says Install Simcenter SCADAS XS driver. Check this box for current or future use of the Simcenter SCADAS XS. On the next screen, keep the default option to enable exceptions to the Windows firewall. Select Next and then Install. Click on Finish to move on to the main installation of Simcenter Testlab. Versions of Testlab from 2306 onwards are 64-bit, which means that you may need to check the ODP driver that you have installed to make sure that it has the matching bitness. Once you reach the page regarding the license setup, be sure to enter the type corresponding to your licenses. If you have licenses node-locked to a computer, you can select the folder that they're located in. If you use a license server, whether locally installed or on the network, use the middle option. If using licenses from a network server, type the port number followed by the @ sign and then the server name. If you have a node-locked or dongle license, type in localhost and make sure that you also install the RLM license server. For the documentation manuals, you can leave this at the default in order to connect to the documentation hosted by the support center. Otherwise, if you have a specific documentation server on your network or that you want to have hosted by your own local machine for offline use, you can enter the server name or localhost if it's on your computer, and then the port number of that documentation server. On this screen, choose Desktop Standard or Desktop Advanced based on the licenses you're sold to. These features can be found in your license file. From here, keep the settings default, enabling the exceptions to the Windows firewall. Be sure that the folder is one that you have read and write access to. Continue to select Next through the settings. Once this is complete, Simcenter Testlab 2606 will be installed.